There were stormtroopers everywhere. I had a lightsaber. I was just like, I'm legit the Black Anakin right now.
What is Star Wars about?
I mean, for me, it's a huge part of my whole life. I mean...
Yes, yes. It's not a biography, you know. In less than 10 words.
It's about an amazing adventure through space, looking after the good versus... making sure that there's a good environment. Sorry, you put me on the spot here.
It's an amazing adventure in space.
It's Han Solo, because, I don't know, I love a character that represents us. To be honest, if each individual here was in Star Wars, you would not be Luke Skywalker, come on. You won't be like trying to fight the forces of good and all that kind of stuff. You'd be Han, trying to make money and survive. That's why I like him so much.
Yeah, as a Star Wars fan, as we Star Wars fans, I think there's the big things that you love and the big scenes, but sometimes it even breaks down to the moments or the sounds. One of my favorite things in Star Wars is the seismic charges from Jango Fett in the Slave One and Attack the Clones, and it's just like that sound pulls me in as a Star Wars fan, and I wanted to talk about a lot of those things, as well as the big themes and all that stuff, but those are the moments that we love Star Wars, that make us love Star Wars.
You know, nobody knew if the Star Wars fans were there, and you were, and still are, and Star Wars is bigger, brighter, prettier than ever.
And Ben Burt said, the best thing I could imagine was that we would get a table at next year's Star Trek convention. That's how big he was thinking. I mean, it was really just, nobody imagined that this would go mainstream. Just note that the original version of the Force, the full name of it was The Force of Others. And it was very much this notion that it's all about other people and what you can do for other people. And that creates the power of what we know as the Force of others. So the Force of others will be with you always.
I mean, I had no shame on a Star Wars set. I still have no shame. This is the only time I'm going to experience Star Wars like this for the first time. And so for me, I geeked out as much as I could. I brought merchandise to set for various cast members to sign. I did. I took selfies like, Harrison, you want to take a selfie? We're working together, kid.